Welcome to Aroma of Zanzibar's Kitchen. Today I'm delighted to announce this wonderful collaboration for Ramadan with my wonderful chefs, and Farhat Yami will be sharing her egg vitumbua, and Shuna's Kitchen will be sharing her wonderful semolina vitumbua, and I'll be sharing a recipe for Vilosa. So in the bowl over here I have got half a cup of all-purpose flour and half a cup of rice flour, 1 teaspoon of instant yeast, 2 eggs, half a teaspoon of cardamom powder, and half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. You can use 1 teaspoon if you wish. And then 1 cup of medium-sized consistency coconut milk. We're just going to mix this well to combine until you get a nice fine batter like this, and leave it aside to double in volume. Now in my pot over here I have used 3/4 cup of sugar and 1 cup of water. You can use 1 cup of sugar too. 1/4 teaspoon of cardamom powder, and about 7 threads or strings of saffron, and half a teaspoon of rose water. And we're just going to bring this to a boil on medium heat until you get a nice syrup. We call it shira. That's not very thick, and you just want to see once it sticks like this, not too much. So it's ready. We're going to turn the heat off and keep it on the side. Now we're going to check on the batter, and it's frothy like this, so it's good to start working on it. I'm using the vitumbua pan, which is medium size, and I have got a mixture of ghee and oil that I'm going to grease the pan. This is a non-stick pan. I really don't have to do that, but for those of you who do not have a non-stick pan, then you do not want to skip this step, okay? All right, so now I'm going to pour the batter. Please make sure that the heat is on medium, because you don't want them to cook on the outside and not cooked on the inside. And I have not filled the cavities much, just maybe a little bit that's not filled up. And you want to cook this for about 2 to 3 minutes before you flip them. But then at the same time, make sure that the mixture is not dry on the top. So now we're ready to flip them. I'm using a spoon. If you are comfortable with using a barbecue skewer, please go ahead and use that. So once we flip them, then I'm gonna add the grease, just a little bit. It's not much, maybe about 1/4 teaspoon. And you want them to cook for about 2 to 3 minutes until you get your desired color. You can flip them twice or thrice. Now, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you for your wonderful support. We've had too many requests for collaboration this year, and I would like to thank Farhat Yami and Shuna's Kitchen. All of us have been extremely busy this year, but we decided to pull our socks and give you this special edition. All right, so now the Vilosas are almost ready. Now the ones in the middle, they cook much faster because, there's more heat over there. So I'm just going to replace with the ones from the side until I get them all. I have done this recipe before in 2015, but I've changed a little bit from the original recipe. So now we got them out, and if you have a wider bowl or serving bowl, it's better. Mine was not. Now we're just going to add all the syrup into the Vilosa over here. And then since my bowl is not wide, not all the Vilosas are going to have the syrup, so I'm just going to flip them every 5 minutes, take the ones from the bottom and put them on the top until all the Vilosas get the syrup inside. And then we won't have any syrup in the bowl. It's all going to be soaked up by the Vilosas. And as you can see here, our nice Vilosas, nice and soft, and they're very moist inside by the syrup that we have. All right, so please don't forget to visit Shuna's Kitchen and see what she has prepared for us, as well as Farhat Yami. And I will also post the links to their channels on the description box below, as well as the ingredients for my Vilosa, and on the very last page. Thank you.